So like when I worked in like a pretty not small but warehouse, we had one of our like slow seasons. It was the part of the year where people didn't really order too much, so we were just relaxing, taking a few orders, taking our time with it, and all that. And we had like a secondary warehouse, and some of the people from that warehouse had so little to do that some of them came to ours. So there were like two people in theirs, then they sent one of their people over to us. At some point I was packing some, was listening to music, and he came up on the side of me with his Elham, and he told me, I don't want you to think I'm crazy, but I told this to Simon, which was the other guy at his normal warehouse, and he said I was insane. He said now he wanted to tell me about it because he wanted somebody to know that it wasn't like a joke, it's real. He said that at some point he was alone in the warehouse, and he saw a rat. He saw a rat go over to a dead rat because we had some poison, like some poison boxes, and it most likely died of that. And the rat went over to his friend and, sniffed and looked at him. And my friend was like, oh, damn, sad. Like, he was a bit, sad about it. Like, his friend died. But then the rat that was, like, there and alive began jumping away. He said he swore to God, like, he saw it, he was about to, like, leave. And then out of the corners of his eye, he saw, like, it's jumping. And then he turned around and it was still jumping. It jumped, like he said, like 5 times over under a pallet, and then it ran the rest of the way, and then it was gone. Like, so it jumped from the dead rat over to a pallet and then left. And he said he does not know, he hasn't heard about anything about rats jumping. He don't know why it jumped after the dead, like after his body died. And I told him, well, more food to me, I guess. Doop-de-doop-doo. But he was like, he told the other colleague about it, and he said he's fucking insane. He said that's just not something that happens um, at all. So I told him, well, you gotta stop drinking on job. And he said, I'm serious. I did not drink this. I said to him, mushrooms, the air over there, like there is a lot of, mold, right? Like maybe. And he said, absolutely, like I saw it. He said, there's no discussion here. I saw it. It's real. He said, I'm not messing with you. I'm not like lying and trying to like deceive you in any way. It's true. So said to him, well, I've never heard about jumping rat. I told him that maybe our boss, should know like if the jumping rats are infesting our warehouse. And he said, I'm never telling our boss it. I'm never telling you. And I said, well, that's a shame. Maybe it's a common phenomenon we just don't know about. We haven't been here for like 8 years or 10 years like he has. Like, maybe it's just a rare phenomenon that rats, celebrate their body's demise.